This is an awesome box from Prusa.
There's also this.
Is the HT90 from Prusa Pro. But, huh?
Holy shit, is that a Prusa Pro HT90?
It is. And we're gonna be doing a 90-day challenge to pay off this HT90 in under 90 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
That's my line. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said let's get into it.
It's what I had in mind.
But while you're here, can you help me get this thing unboxed?
Why? It's already in my truck.
Yeah, but the folks at home, they want to see what's inside.
But if it goes to my home, then aren't I the folks at home?
Get over here and help me open the box.
Fine.
And a huge thank you to Prusa for sponsoring this unboxing and this entire series where we try to pay off an HT90 in 90 days. Let's cut these straps. Let's cut them off.
And Prusa orange and black.
That's right. Oh, this means I don't have to get rid of any of the cardboard. It stays in the back of the truck. Does this just lift off? I don't think it does. Look, it's right here. Okay. So we gotta pull these out.
We gotta pull these out.
The insert. Okay, there's an insert.
I know, I see it.
One of mine's actually locked in, the other one isn't. Now, in theory, according to the instructions that are printed so nicely on the box that we definitely read before we started this,
Definitely.
we can just lift this off. This feels much heavier than just a box. Careful, Patrick.
Careful, SpongeBob!
From the bottom?
I'm already on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, there's foam and tape everywhere. There's a lifting strap.
Fancy.
That's cool.
Which is funny because we,
Didn't use that.
yeah, no.
All right, let's do it.
We don't have a lifter either.
Look at all this nice green. It's green. I know, it's weird.
Hexagons though. Just start cutting.
I think so. A signed letter. Thank you for purchasing the Prusa Pro HT90. We believe this 3D printer will become an indispensable tool in your daily work with its support for a vast range of filaments from the most common to the high-end materials such as PEI and many others. Quiet on set!
Yeah, don't worry. Someone's in crisis and needs help, but you want quiet on the set. All right, I'm just gonna cut the bag completely open, I think.
Let's slide it down.
I don't think it's gonna slide down.
This side will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you wanna pop the foam?
Yeah. Top of the big old unit right here. Look at that. Huh? What's all this?
Accessories.
Oh, fancy.
What's in the box?
Whoa!
Wireless N.
It's a big desiccant.
You shouldn't eat that even though your body doesn't need silica. Gee, that is
Yeah. Filament.
impressive.
Is that filament?
I got jet black ASA.
Nice. Some ASA. We have some accessories here. We have our handbook. We have Bowden tube. We have the
That is a
incredible
chonky
power supply.
cord.
And this very important flash drive. So if you get an HT90, your profiles are on the flash drive.
Isopropyl alcohol wet wipes.
There's your spool holder, I assume. Yep. Awesome. Oh, it's not pointed the correct direction. You want to spin it?
I do want to spin it.
All right,
Make it
let's
look
spin it.
right. This thing lit. Oh, it's got a thing. Nice.
It's a Delta printer, right?
It is a Delta.
But unlike most 3D printers where the door opens outwards, this one, for space efficiency, opens upwards.
You know what it also does?
What?
Stops people named Clayton from breaking it.
And it's not glass. We love you, Uncle Jesse. I've got a lifting strap back there. Oh yeah, there's a third one back here. It is a 3-point lifting strap. All right, so do we want to push this back, lift it up, and then set it down? I'm sure there are instructions for this, but as per channel guidelines, we didn't read them.
Well, actually, I haven't found any yet. I actually am looking for them.
They're on the top of the box. You have to scan a QR code or go to a link or something.
This is, I like this.
Because it's got different areas where it locks in.
It's actually, I thought this came all the way up.
It does not, so it only goes to there.
What happens if you have a part that's bigger than that?
You won't. Deltas. So the part can only print up to about here. You can still get it out easily. But yeah, you won't have a part that's much taller than that.
CPAP cooling?
Yeah. A really cool feature about this machine, which you guys will see in an upcoming video where we actually toured TriLab to show how HT90s are made, is that there's only one fan, and it's a CPAP fan that's up here in the top, and it uses a valve system controlled by servos to direct air to the part or direct air to the hot end cooling system. It is super freaking cool.
This is really interesting, and I'm noticing a lot of parts that really help attribute to the price point of this machine. Now, what we haven't told you is obviously the intro was a bit. Why we chose to unbox it on this majestic steed of a 1998 F-150.
I'm gonna buy me a Ford truck and cruise it up and down the road.
Is that this truck is actually worth about 1/10 of what this printer costs.
Yeah.
And what we're going to show you in the next 90 days, and by we, I mean
Me.
Grant, that you can pay off a printer like this and make a profit in 90 days.
Yep.
When you have a professional grade printer doing professional grade work.
And here's the trick. There's one job ready and waiting for this machine, and that's why we have to get it out of the box, because I need it right now for an emergency job, which you guys are gonna see here on the channel soon as well.
Feet stuff.
But that emergency job for one client pays for almost half of the machine. But we have not pre-sold anything. The job came in today. We're unboxing the machine today. Now, if you are looking to get parts from an HT90, hit us up, because we still have a bunch of money to pay off on this thing.
And we got 90 days. And Victoria needs wet food.
It's true. But let's get this thing out of the box here a little further with these lifting straps. These are nice.
We'll probably have to cue the editing montage with like the Benny Hill music in the background while him and I struggle to get this out.
Honestly, that's one of the more straightforward. Prusa's gotten much better on their unboxing experiences.
Hey, at least we didn't have to build this one. Should get all of this out of bed. It's still in frame.
If you can tilt it that way for me, I wanna see if the straps are, oh, there's 3 individual straps.
Yeah, and they're gonna be bolted to the bottom.
Oh, okay. They're not bolted. Wow, they're not. So they're twist locked on.
Cool.
All right, so now tilt it forward toward me, and then just under the backside, just twist it 90 degrees, it'll pop right out.
Interesting.
A+, Prusa.
Yeah, I really like that.
Honestly, that's
really cool.
And these are 1 ton rated lifting straps.
I saw it was working load was 1 ton.
Oh, we lost a couple of the arms during shipping. No big deal. They're just magnets. Ah! It's all magnets.
That is really neat that it's magnets. I've never seen one that's magnets.
Oh, most Deltas are magnets.
I've seen them with the ball and socket joints. Hey, are these triangles? Because it's, I didn't expect that to be separate.
High temp, baby!
That's really cool.
So the HT90 actually comes stock with the high flow, and then you get the high temp. And that is designated by the fact that it's red, yo.
Hey, props to them for leaving the first layer check open. So this is open.
Oh, yeah. So
First
you can see
layer
the
check.
Because they know you're gonna be watching it.
Yep.
All right. That's it, homie. HT90. Let's get to work. I got money to make. I gotta pay this bad unit off. You wanna do the peel? You wanna do the peel for the people?
I do want to look at the, this is such a neatly shaped build plate. Good luck finding this on Amazon.
No, you won't.
But very cool. Texture powder coated sheet.
Have most of the
Texture
build
powder
plates.
coated sheet.
I have most of the build plates inside. So we got a set of all the build plates as well. And
Now, curious, and maybe you can help me understand, why isn't it the entire area? Or is this the ability for it to travel to there?
so it is a 300 millimeter diameter by 400 millimeter Z height.
So I guess we should step back for a second.
Uh-huh.
And first off, explain what a Delta printer is. Most people in the 3D printing space know your Cartesian,
Core XY.
know your Core XY,
Yeah.
maybe the belt printer as featured on this wonderful merch.
Shop.3dmusketeers.com.
Obvious plug. What is a Delta printer and how did it get the name Delta?
Well, it's Delta, I think, because of the 3 arms, maybe? I honestly don't know how it got the name.
I know, I gave you a question I knew you couldn't answer.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the answer, but see, here's the cool thing with the magic of editing.
He's basically right. It's because it's a triangle.
There's your answer. Deltas are interesting because they use, instead of your traditional XYZ, you still have 3 belts, but they use those 3 belts to move in all 3 axes. And the name HT90, right? You understand why it's that name, right? Not because we only have 90 days to pay it off. Why is this called HT90?
Because it's the high temperature.
Uh-huh. You'll get there.
Out of 100?
It's the temperature that the chamber gets.
Oh, I was like, 90 Celsius really isn't that hot to print.
It is for a chamber.
Oh, well, again, that's actually really impressive. Where's the heater?
Ah, you're looking at it. The entire back walls of the machine is the heater.
And the filament goes through that,
The filament goes through the Bowden tube.
but it comes through the side.
Well, yeah, it does.
That's pretty cool. You know what? First off,
So
as much as I will give crap to a lot of companies who put their spool holders in bad places, I'm looking at you
bad.
pretty much every enclosed printer ever.
Yeah, this is
While I would appreciate it being elsewhere, this is actually serviceable. I don't have to reach around the back of my printer. It's some awkward, no ability to see it motion.
You've got your input right here. On the back is a USB for Wi-Fi. You have USB right here for your inputs and your oh crap button. Because, of course, expensive machines, they need oh crap buttons.
This is really cool.
And so we're gonna be running this. It is an E3D Revo that's on. It's a high flow Revo.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I was expecting something
Well,
a
even
lot
the-
more exotic, I guess.
Even the high temp it's a high temp Revo.
Really?
Yep.
Again, I was expecting super exotic.
High temp Revo, and if you notice, there's no freaking fans on this anywhere. But the CPAP cools both the hot end and the parts.
Look at that print.
With, yeah, PCCF. Or maybe nylon CF, because there's only a few materials that can last in a 90°C chamber like
Right, that is...
that. Yeah, and then you, as the user, can adjust how much airflow you actually
No
want.
way.
Yeah, so if you're using a part where you still want your full 0 to 100% of fan, but you don't want as much of that getting to the hot end, you can just lower it. Yeah, it has a 60-watt heater, I believe. Very, very, very hot. 500 Celsius.
I am extremely impressed.
Yeah.
And I knew what this was.
It's a good looking printer. Prusa is sponsoring this 90-day challenge. They did send us this HT90 for the 90-day challenge. So obviously, huge thank you to Prusa. But we're trying to prove to you, the small business owner, the user that's looking to go to that next level, that it doesn't take much. And you might say, Grant, you have a YouTube channel, you have all these different ways to bring in business. Well, we don't pay for advertising any other way. So instead of us paying for ads on Google or Facebook or whatever, we pay editors to edit these videos.
Hi, editors.
Yeah, I'm excited for this machine. We're going to be beating the ever-loving crap out of it. It has about 10 kilos to do in less than 5 days.
So come along for the ride. It's gonna be interesting.
We're gonna get this set up in the shop. It's likely gonna go right where the Core 1L is, assuming it fits. I hope it does. We got a bunch of room to move around in the shop, a bunch of machines to move around as well. We're gonna get this thing set up, get it printing, and start making back some money. 90 days, HT90, sponsored by Prusa Research. A huge thank you to those channel members whose names are listed right next to us at the $5 tier and higher. Remember, if you do want to help out and support the efforts that we do here on the channel, you can do so by joining for as little as $1 a month. That gets you a lot of behind the scenes footage from this because there's a lot.
There were so many shenanigans.
There's a lot of
that
shenanigans
occurred
in
with
this video.
this.
But a huge thank you to my brother John for driving up the F1 here for us to be able to pimp yo ride dog.
I mean,
you
it
know?
only felt right that if you were gonna have such an expensive printer, you needed such a inexpensive backdrop.
The pickup truck that literally came with the house that he bought. The old owner left it behind. So that
Either
way we
the
could,
cheapest or most expensive truck in the world.
yeah, it depends on how you want to define that. But thank you for bringing this out and playing along in the bits. But we got a bunch of work to get done. We got to go rearrange the shop to
do.
get this thing in there and hope that it doesn't upset the UPSs too much. But that is all we have for you all today. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your 11s. Don't forget to leave a like and get subscribed.
Thanks,
for,
Prusa.
You know, for awesome stuff like this. And as always,
Keep making awesome. Have a good one. Editors, hi.
this!
What?
Well, you didn't have to do that.
He's looking at you like he doesn't know it.